I am Dr. Tshiamiso Makwela, and I am a woman in astronomy. I am from Deep Kloof in Soweto, which is also in Gauteng. And that's where I was born, and that's where I grew up with my mom and my grandmother. So the three of us are like the three pillars of success. I don't know. Astronomy is something that I've always loved as a young child. First, it was just being fascinated by the moon and the stars. My mom then should go out with me every single night to look at the stars, to look at the moon, you know, just a whole routine. And I said to my mom, Mama, I want to go to the moon one day. I want to go to Kingwedi. So I said I wanted to go Kongweding because I can see that, you know, when the moon is big, there looks like a big rabbit inside the moon. So I really want to go there and see that. And then she said, no, there are people who probably work with the moon, and those people are doctors of the moon. And I said to my mom, well, when I grow up, I want to be the doctor of the moon.
And so here she is now. She's not a doctor of moon, she's a doctor of the stars.
I had a teacher in grade 10 who once said to me, what? You want to do astronomy? Okay, guys, stop. Everybody stop. We need to be realistic when when we think about the things we want to pursue in life. And to be honest, I was hurt. I was in my feelings at that point. And I said, no, you know, there are people who actually do these things. At that point, when I was in grade 10, I had done so much research about astronomy. At that point, I knew UCT was the place to be if you wanted to do astronomy. I had visited the planetarium at Wits at that point. So I had some information about astronomy. I could say that my specialty at the moment is astronomy education research. And some of the things that I became passionate about along my studies was the issues of inclusion, diversity, and access to just education.
She's really been at the interface of where students move from school into possibly astronomy research. We know that there are difficulties that students have because the size, the scale of the universe is just so unimaginably huge. But unless students get a handle on that, they actually don't have the necessary conceptual tools for working in the field.
And I decided to look into understanding students' knowledge, or rather building students' understanding on things in astronomy, and I started with sizes and distances. So the title of my thesis is in probing students' understanding of celestial objects of sizes and distances. I just look at how we can help students get knowledge and access to these fundamentals of astronomy before they can even get to dealing with the big numbers. With the Office of Astronomy for Education, where I'm also pursuing my postdoc, where one of the projects that I'm coordinating is on teachers' workshops across the world. So currently, because we're just starting this out, so we're going to have like 21 projects across the world that are focusing on training teachers into teaching astronomy in their schools.
Tshiamiso's research has really been groundbreaking work. It was sent to 3 external examiners, all in America, all very high in physics education or astronomy education, and they returned with glowing reports. Her one examiner described it as truly transformative.
There is the Molomhlaba School for Girls in Khayelitsha. Got to be part of that together with a few people in the department as well, and you know, we went to help and just spend the day doing astronomy with the kids in Khayelitsha. I had such a great time with them, and one of the things that still stands out for me was that one of the kids came up to me and said in Xhosa, "Kutheni ubuya njengathi but you know ungakhulumi njengathi," which translates, why do you look like us but you don't speak like us? Because I was the only person who was a bit darker in skin color along with everyone who had come to do outreach with them. And that stood out for me because it's not always that actually kids see themselves in these careers and in people who are coming to actually do stuff with them. And so there's just like one part of it that really just made me want to be doing more of this with them. I'm graduating at UCT with my PhD in astronomy with my research focus in astronomy education research. I feel like I need to sleep for like a week and then wake up and just check if this is real, that I finally finished. Wow, it's been such a testing journey for me. Have I thought about quitting? Of course. I have. Not just here at UCT, but even before I came to UCT, I thought, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. But at the same time, I wanted to do this because I wanted to see if I can actually reach for the sky.